Hello, my name is Nathalie Garcia. I'm here with Mashanaya Correa. We're representing our business photo illusion studio. So we come from Johnny Ferguson Senior High School, and this is our Entrepreneurship Level 2 business project. So here's our table of contents. Our planning process. This is identifying our concerns, our goals, and how we're gonna fulfill this thing. So here's our evidence of online submission. And then our business, as I said before, Photo Illusion Studio. And the point of our business is really to fulfill a person's beautiful moments, capture their beautiful moments. So like their wedding day, their pregnancy, their child's first birthday, family photo shoots, things like that. And then we really just want we want to create something that future generations can cherish. And then our business hours are from 8 a.m. through 8 p.m. Monday through Sunday. Of course, it may vary due to holidays or natural causes. But if the event is at a specific hour or different hours that are not during our business hours may vary. And then since this is a very diverse business, there isn't a specific demographic. So both men and women of all ages, doesn't matter, but usually in the city of Miami with low to high income. So here's our facility. So we're located in the Kendall area, and our floor plan consists of a wide open area with a studio on the back wall, and then consisting of a bathroom, a kitchen, a storage room, an office, and a display room. Everything with a makeup bay and things like that. So to keep everything up to maintenance, we would have regular inspections, cleaning daily and deep cleans weekly, and checking everything is beautiful and perfect. So here are our utility providers being FPL, our Miami-Dade Water and Sewer Department for our water. Our internet and phones would be powered through AT&T. And then of course our HVAC maintenance, backup power systems, and alarm security systems can vary during the duration of our business. So our emergency procedures, we would like, if there is an emergency, to first contact 911 if it is a very high level emergency, but if not, just to contact either me or Mashanaya at the following email or phone number. So we have evacuation plans posted throughout our walls in the studio, just in case of any issue and things like that. We have a primary, secondary exit, and of course fire extinguishers in the kitchen and near the studio entrance, as well as a first aid kit in the makeup and bathroom area. So here's our supplies and equipment. Starting off, we would have a Canon EO5, as well as different lenses for different occasions. And then our lighting equipment could be softboxes, LED panels, and to stand everything up and hold things in place would be tripods and stands, different things. And then of course our office supplies are going to be computers, so like a MacBook or an iMac for editing, and then editing software like Adobe's Photoshop and Lightroom, as well as external hard drives as our business grows, to keep everything in check. Printers and business phones for the clients to call. And then some consumables could be notebooks, USB drives, double and triple A batteries, things like that.
So this is our organizational chart. Our organizational chart consists of the owner, the photographer, makeup artist, and hairdresser, also including the photo editor and the assistant all the way at the bottom. The assistant will mostly be helping out the photographer and the photo editor. The photographer will be taking high quality pictures and fulfilling the customer's artistic views, and while the photo editor will be selecting and reviewing the kinds of photos that the photographer took, they will also be editing it and amplifying different things like lighting and imperfections in the photo. The assistant will not only be helping the photographer, but as I had said before, the editor, just to lower down some of the weight load, like assisting customers when they have different questions that the photographer or the editor can't really answer at that certain place or time. And they will also be mostly doing stuff like taking down sets, or putting them up when the photographer asks for it. The makeup and hairdresser will be enhancing individuals' hair or face, and they will also be helping the photographer. So business growth and development, as time goes on, the business will grow, and different things like staff, equipment, and space will be have to take it in account. And this will also be taken into account with the money and the customers that will be going into the business. So management. When it comes to the hiring process, we will be posting job openings on social media, or we will be handing out our business cards around local coffee shops. We will be interviewing all of our candidates that have submitted a job application. We will be listing them from most qualified to least qualified. Leading up to that, we will be giving them an interview, explaining to them what the job consists of and the different kinds of requirements we do require them to have. Our salary and hourly wages, the photographer and the editor will most likely have the same kind of salary and hourly wage, which is $15 to $25 an hour, and roughly around $30,000 to $50,000 yearly. The assistant will be having a lower income than the photographer and the editor. They will be having a $12 to 17 hour income, which is roughly $25,000 to $35,000 yearly. As our business grows, or as the level of experience increases, this will vary. So benefits, mandatory benefits that all of our employees will have are work compensation, and some of the optional benefits are paid leave, holidays, or sick days. This will also include the dental benefits and the retirement plans. This is our employee evaluation sheet. We decided to give you a little sample of what our employees will be seeing after every evaluation when we do an evaluation meeting. It will be consisting of different skills we will be rating them on, and a summary at the bottom. In every evaluation meeting, our employees will be seeing this form, and we will be giving them constructive feedback on what they should increase or what they should improve. Our recruitment and retention policies. While we try to grow our business, we will want our business to have a stable and happy work environment. So we will be working with schools, or we will be working around the community to recruit new talent. And our
retention strategies would be recognizing our great employees and having some bonuses to them.
Our resignation, termination, and firing. When it comes to resignation, we would like our employees to give us a written or emailed resignation letter 2 weeks prior to the resignation date. Following up to that, we will be giving our employees a resignation meeting to see any feedback on why they decided to resign from their job. And when it comes to termination and firing, our employees will be evaluated on if they're working well with others or having a bad work ethic. We will also be issuing a verbal or written warning. We will be keeping track of every verbal or written warning we will give our employees, and we will be holding a meeting if none of the, how do you say it?
If no, the behavior doesn't change and everything stays the same with the person. So
policies and summaries. Our work environment, we would like it to be very much positive, and we would like equality when it comes to racial, sexual, or religious. And then our work behavior, we would like our teamwork and good client behavior.
So here's the funding sources for our business. So we would have bank loans and personal savings. Of course, things may vary. Since maybe you don't have any personal savings, you would use bank loans. So their benefits with bank loans would be, it isn't your money, so you're not technically wasting your money, but it could cause you going into debt or bankruptcy, but personal savings does opt out. And then business credit cards are very popular used in this line of business, since you do get discounts when buying very expensive equipment, and you get paid money back when you get a certain limit. And then of course our investors and partnerships, even though this is common use, but again, there are issues since some people don't want to share this, like, their business. So yeah. And then our budgets.
So we will be having, like, this is our normal budget, but this could vary on either if the business does get bigger and expand, but we will be starting off with the Canon EOS 305, which is roughly $2,000, and then as a backup camera, we will be using the Nikon 5, the D850, which is roughly less than our main camera, but it's also a backup just in case the main camera breaks. The lenses we'll be using are the wide angle lens and the prime lens, which are roughly both $500. The lighting equipment, which is the Codex Professional Studios, which is roughly $200, and the reflectors, which are only $30. The tripod, this is our photographic equipment. We're starting off with the cameras, which is the Canon EOS, which is roughly $2,000, and as a backup, we'll be having the Nikon 8 D8500. The lens is a wide-angled lens and the primary lens, which are both roughly $500. The lighting equipment consists of the Codex Professional Studio, which is roughly $200, and the reflectors. The tripod and stands, we will have a heavy-duty tripod and a C-stand, which the rough total comes up to $4,000. The office setup, which will consist of a computer, editing software, and website development. We have the recurring monthly costs, which is stuff like marketing, the rent, the internet, and all those other things that come with the business, which the monthly total will be $1,660, and the 6-month total will be $9,960. We have stuff like separate banks, which is very normal when we're starting a business because it does come with a lot of benefits. So we'll be starting a separate bank account. Also, bookkeeping, so keeping track of all the appointments and all the different things we'll have with our customers, with names, times, and dates. And then payment options, we'll have physical and digital. For our digital, we will be having stuff like Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. Tax information, so the business structure, since it's a small business, it will be LLC. Our self-employment tax is approximately 15.3%, and our income tax is based on how much we earn that month. The deduction tax is stuff like equipment, rent. Then comes the sales tax, which is collected and remits sales tax on prints and physical things. So our monthly income, we will be having different services like portraits, events, and printed sales. They will vary mostly because most people like to do portraits and it's more expensive to book with us to have an event. So the total monthly income will be $10,000 and the 6-month income will be $60,000. So origin of figures, the equipment cost source from major retailers like Amazon or different photography industries. And the studio rent is based on the location, so if we were to decide to change our location from here, it would most likely cost more or less.
So here's your laws and regulation and codes. So since this is a public environment, we will be having to follow the health, environmental, and fire codes. For example, fire code could be having the fire safety equipment, and health code could be sanitation. And then of course, as I said, this is a commercial property, so we will be needing social permits, things like that, and some applicable codes could also be copyright laws and sales tax compliance. So here's our marketing plan. We would have digital advertising using Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everything to promote our business, to have more clients come in, targeting birthdays, quinces, newborn photo shoots, and many other events. And then we would also have printed advertising, meaning a business card. Here we have like different examples of the photography that we offer, and we would distribute this in local businesses, in the community, in cafes, malls, things like that. We would also have special events, so special offers. So for example, here's our Christmas special. And then this is usually for New Year's, Christmas, things like that, making accessible packages so everybody can have their pictures. And then lastly, we would have email and direct campaigns. So we would email our clients promoting new offers that we have. So for this one, for example, is a New Year's one. And then here are some examples of our photo shoots. A bigger version of our business card, and then here's our bibliography. Thank you.
Thank you.